Hey, what's up guys, it's Chuckles and I'm bringing you a nice mod showcase. This mod is called Powercraft. Basically, it's awesome. It does industrial things in Minecraft. So, I mean, not like industrial craft, but it's different. So I'll go ahead and show you here. When you download the mod, it downloads in separate zipped files. The file I'm about to show you is called the core, which this mod uses Forge, which is kind of downside, but it's a great mod, so it kind of is a plus. So this zip is the adult file, I guess you could say. You have to, in order to run the rest of this stuff, you need the core, which comes with the core mod, which comes with the download. Anyways, so let's go through the items that come with this section of the mod. We have craftable spawners. And if you use this item, which I'll show you what it is in just a second, use it on here, you can select select what you want the spawner to be. Like, I could make it a witch, and look, there's a witch spinning inside and stuff like that. The spawners are not craftable yet. The recipe has not been implemented into the game, so that should be done soon. Next item is the crafting tool, which is this, which I was just using to get this out of. And here's the current recipe with iron block and redstone on the outside there. And use this to craft things. And basically, if you're not in creative, if you click on one of these, it'll use the items that are in your inventory to make that item. So you don't have to worry about learning the crafting recipes. So it makes things a lot easier. The ore sniffer is made like this, and basically the way you use it is you right click and you can choose the depth you want it to be, and it goes down, it goes as far as 16 blocks. So I think if I get a gold block and place it here, and then place lapis on top, and check, and go to level 2, right here directly under me will be a block of gold, and then level 3 will be more lapis. So basically, the block you're standing on, that's part of the mod, kind of. Anyways, so basically, this is the center. This is here. This is where you're standing, and then you got the ring around you. When you go to the second level, I put this gold block right under me. So on the second level, this is lapis around it. So if I X out here and I go down, and I put another gold block here and lapis on top, lapis. We have one. First layer is lapis. Then we have this and this to my right. Now, let's see if I stand like this and look down, it'll change, so things don't get all confusing. And then it only works the way you're looking. I think you have to click on, yeah, see, you have to click on blocks. So this is kind of weird. It's just representing that in this first layer there's a block of gold with this, and there's lapis under it, and then here's the signs. And behind that will be the torch, gold, lapis, stuff like that. That's how that works. And if you didn't get the recipe, it's gold ingots, and it's got a crystal. It doesn't matter which power crystal you use; it all makes the same thing. And this is what I was using before, or to open the GUI for the craftable spawners or the menu. That's what you have to right click on it to use it, and use iron ingot and any power crystal, and it opens up the menu for that, so you can change the spawner type. And you can use this tool for anything, or not anything, but anything that needs it. Like, there is a machine that hasn't been implemented yet, that's like a miner, like MINER, and it mines stuff out and programs. In order to create that, you have to use activation crystal. So far, they might change that. This is a this was a final mod, but then it became a work in progress mod, and they're adding so many new things to it. So some things aren't finished, and some things have some bugs on it. So you just have to bear with it. It's a really, really nice mod for what they have right now. Um, so going on to the next is Power Dust. And basically, all you do is just plop any crystal in your crafting, and you get Power Dust. And I'll tell you what you have to use that for later. And these are the assorted colors of power crystals. You'll find them in the ground just randomly. They're like ores, and they normally will be giving off a tinkling sound, but for some reason the sounds are not working in this mod yet, unless I've done something wrong, which I don't think I have. So this is all the core mod. You need this section of the mod in order to use everything else. And that's it for that one. So moving on, this is the light portion of the mod, and it deals with lasers and a couple other things. So if we look here, you see all these little white squares on the walls. Those are called lights. Now, whoops, I keep pressing the wrong button. If I change to nighttime, it's obviously already lit up around here, but they're activated by redstone and they light up. It wasn't very much of a change. They're just, they're lit now, so it's more light, obviously. Okay, so basically lasers can be used to detect things. You can change the color of the lasers, stuff like that. So to make a laser, you it's this basically. This is just a laser, and then you put the laser down and you activate it with redstone. And also there are different pieces you can put on the front of the laser. For instance, this is the distance, which makes it go farther, which you really can't see it right now because I got it stopping down here. It just makes it go out farther. This one is the sensor. If I turn this off, it'll stay on. And if I walk in front of this, it'll put a redstone signal out where the laser is. So that's when you put this laser composition sensor down. It just senses when someone walks in front of the beam down here. And the last one is the kill. Now everything has to be activated by redstone except for the sensor. The sensor automatically goes out. So we need to turn the kill one on. It's red. It's beautiful. If we spawn a cow, oh, that's a villager. It's obviously doing what it says it's doing. It's killing them, and I don't know how long it takes. I'm not sure what the damage is. I think it's probably a punch, maybe punch worth. I don't know. So that's it on that. I don't know. I don't know how to take them off. I'm creative. Oh gosh, that scared me. Okay, next part of the light mod or light portion. I don't know how to say these. We have mirrors, and the way you that's not what I want to do. The way you craft the mirrors is glass pane and 2 iron ingots like this, and let's just put the distance on. Basically, when you turn it on, depends on which way you make these mirrors face, but it just reflects it onto different things, and if you cover up, the light will go away, so the light doesn't go through, which is kind of a plus. So basically, these turn based on where you stand. So I can stand as I move around it. It'll actually, that's reflecting back into that. That's not good. So yeah. So basically, wherever you stand, it's gonna go. So next is the prism, and you create a prism by just putting 4 glass blocks together in a square. And to make this now, this prism doesn't look like it's doing anything, but in order to make it do something, you need to get glass panes and put them on different parts of it. And wherever there's a glass, whenever there's a, whenever there's a glass, um, shoot, wherever there's a glass pane, it automatically makes the light go out. Oh. So that's how that works, and the light only goes so far, which kind of stinks, but yeah. And that's how that works. So without all this junk on here, let me just take that off. And the light will go through, and this is a laser sensor, which senses when the laser goes through this. There's no crafting recipe for this at the moment. As I mentioned before, there's no crafting recipe for these lights either. And then it outputs redstone when it's done. This thing you've been hearing with the lightning strikes is called a lightning conductor. And basically, it's a power source for a machine called a transmute box, which is kind of like the condenser in whatever mod it's used, but it's like the condenser in tech, basically, except it's not as advanced. So this is a power source, and I'll explain the transmitter box later. But that's it for the lights. I'm unsure. Let's see here. If the light changes in this mod or not. Yes, it does. This version, see, we can change color now. So I just turn this to yellow. We can go get this blue and pop the blue in. Blue lights. Go get a red. And boom, we make it red. So that's a feature as well with these lights, which is a very nice plus. So that's it for the light portion. Yeah. And there is also no recipe for the lightning conductor. And this is just an iron block. This is the lightning conductor, if that was getting confusing. So off to the next portion of the mod.